Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Dwyer and I'm the Director of Student Involvement in Greek Life, and I have the pleasure of working with Beth and Kendra, who are going to introduce themselves soon. But we're so excited to welcome you to Franklin College and talk to you about getting involved on campus.
Hi everyone, my name is Beth Ostendorf and I'm the Assistant Director of Student Involvement here at Franklin College. We're so excited to welcome you to campus.
Hi, I'm Kendra Sejas, the Administrative Assistant in the Center for Student Involvement. I can't wait for you to come in and meet you. Stop by and say hi.
So by now, you've probably heard the advice that you should get involved on campus. It is often the most pressing or one of the most common pieces of advice that you will hear from returning students and faculty and staff. But you might be wondering, what does it mean to get involved? Involved in what? Will I have the time to do all this? And I'm excited to share a little bit more with you today about what it means to get involved on our campus. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about what it means to be involved. What is the Center for Student Involvement, my office? What do we do? And what do we provide? The student organizations on our campus, Grizzlies, social media, and the Be Engaged Fair. So how you choose to spend your time outside of the classroom is incredibly important. Student involvement is an inclusive term to many things, but to put it simply, student involvement is how you choose to spend the 95% of your time in college that you are not inside of a classroom. That's right, most of the time you spend in college is actually outside of class. And that's a little bit different than what you're probably used to. So it's really important how you choose to spend that time. Student involvement on our campus looks like many different things. One of the most common ways to get involved is joining a student organization. We have over 45 student organizations on our campus. Many of our students choose to join a fraternity or a sorority. About 40% of our students are involved in Greek life, and it's a great way to meet new people, make new friends, and get back to the community. You could attend campus events, so maybe you don't want to join something just yet, but there are plenty of events and initiatives, both virtually and in person, that will be taking place this year for you to participate in. It could mean holding a leadership position, becoming a launch mentor one day, like your launch mentor did, or being an RA, or maybe holding a leadership position in your organization. Diversity and inclusion initiatives are on campus as well. Our Center for Diversity and Inclusion plans plenty of things for students to get involved in to learn more new things, becoming a diversity advocate, and much more. Religious life is another area of involvement. So joining the religious life team, attending chapel services, and there's just so much more that is not even included on this slide that we would consider being involved on campus. So why do we care so much about how you choose to spend your time outside of class? And why are we pushing for you to get involved in things outside of your classroom? We want you to care about class. That's why you're here. You're here to graduate. But that is actually the reason why we want you to get involved on campus, because we want you to graduate. So there are many benefits of being involved on campus, and some of them are listed on this slide. New connections. It's simply the easiest way to meet new people on campus outside of your classes. Students who are involved on campus tend to have higher grade point averages than those who are not. Students who are involved on campus have higher retention rates, are more likely to return to college, and they're actually more likely to graduate. Both at Franklin College and nationally, throughout our nation, those are the statistics. And also there have been many studies that have showed that students who get involved on campus in Greek life or student organizations are more engaged and happier in the workplace. So about 75% of our students are involved in a student organization. So what I want to do right now is focus some time on our student organizations. And so I want you to get out the student organization handout that you should have received. It's very long, and it looks like this. So you'll get that out, and I have an activity for you. So what I want you to do is take some time to read through that and circle 3 organizations on this sheet of paper that you may be interested in learning more about. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pause this video, or I'm going to ask the launch mentor to pause this video, and I want you to ensure that each student does that. And if you have some time, feel free to have a few people share what their answer was. So get out that sheet of paper with all the student organizations on there and circle 3 that you are most interested in. And I want some of you to at least share that with the group. All right. Now that you learned a little bit more about our student organizations on campus, I'm going to talk a little bit about Grizzlies. So Grizzlies is a smartphone application that shows you all the things that are happening on campus planned by our student organizations and some of our departments. So what I want you to do now is get out your smart device, and this can be downloaded on Android, Apple, any smartphone, and you are going to go to your application store and you're going to download Grizzlies. So all you have to do is search the words Grizzlies, and it's pretty easy to find. It's a giant FC logo, and I want you to right now download that to your phones. So I'm going to again ask the mentor to pause this video and then make sure that each person downloads Grizzlies. So Grizzlies is the student organization engagement software that our organizations use to register all of their events and activities on campus. And Grizzlies, the software, comes with an event smartphone application that then publicizes all of the upcoming programs and events that are registered and approved to happen on campus. So if you go into Grizzlies, you will see anything that's coming up in the next 30 days. And then you can also look up into the tab on the left-hand corner to sort events by tags and student organizations. Again, this will only show the next 30 days. So if there are organizations missing from there, it means they have nothing registered to happen or take place on campus yet in the next 30 days. Lastly, I want you to keep your phones out and follow us on social media. So what I want you to do right now is follow the CSI, and you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and we will actually be raffling off an outdoor Franklin College chair for one person randomly that follows us today on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, if you still use Facebook. So we will do a random draw, an outdoor FC chair that you can use to bring outside and hang out on day mall if you wish. But we would like you to follow us right now so you can stay in the loop with any of our upcoming events and programs. And I want the mentor again to pause this video and make sure each student follows FC involvement. Hopefully, these different outlets will help you stay engaged and in the loop about all the different involvement opportunities happening on campus. Due to in-person gathering restrictions, we will be hosting what would normally be an in-person student activities fair with all of our student organizations. We will be hosting that virtually through video. So soon you will receive a link to videos submitted by all of our student organizations, but we also have a QR code right here that you can go ahead and scan your phone over top of it, your camera. If you have a smartphone, it should automatically take you to the website, and it will take you to a link where you can flip through all the videos that our student organizations created for you to learn more about their clubs. Throughout the first month of the year, our student organizations will also be tabling in the Student Center, and you will see them usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we've spaced them out throughout the first month of the year. So there are still opportunities to get to know these clubs and organizations on campus. If you have any questions about getting involved, send us any questions to csi@franklincollege.edu. We're so excited that you're here on campus, and hopefully you learned a little bit more about getting involved today. And we can't wait to see you become the future of our campus, the future leaders, the future change makers, and the people that are going to make a difference. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.